Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Mystic Ark! Last time, I made my way out of the Kelp Cave, or whatever they call that area, and we got the healing sapling. So, let's bring it back to the Gunboss here. Give him one of them, and I'll keep the other 6, or however many I got in the cave there. I could just give it to you. Oh, yeah, I suppose there aren't a whole lot of trees around there, are there? No wonder you guys are having trouble finding any herbs. It's like the whole overworld is just a desolate wasteland or something. I left the moonstone on the table there for you guys, so you guys can just get through relatively easily. Are you gonna help your friend there? Ah, okay, I guess not. But yeah, once you give them the healing sapling there, we get access to some treasure here. But we lose access to the shops, but that's fine. I've already gotten everything I care about there. Let's see. Okay, so we get a slightly better piece of headgear. And I actually want to save the MP seed for later, because there's another party member that we'll get eventually who I would want to give those to. So let's just leave that alone there. Also, the guard is gone here now, so we can go above deck. So let's see what we got going on. Oh, really? I thought they were saying that the war was at a standstill or something. Oh, what repairs? The whole place seems to be in pretty good shape to me. Oh, yeah, I suppose that's true. Hey, how's it going? Oh, I'm surprised they call you Captain Crybutt instead of Chavez or whatever, but okay, whatever works for you. We got any messages through here? Ah, okay, nothing incredibly useful. Oh yeah, well the other guy was saying something different, but okay. Well, now you both got some weapons and healing items. So I guess you're still at a standstill, huh? Hey, how's it going? Oh, he has? I know they were saying something about it. They couldn't find the guy or something. I wouldn't worry about it. It's probably not important. Okay, I guess we're just taking a break with the announcements or whatever they're doing with those pipes. Oh, okay. Well, that was pointless. Well, you are cats. That is true. Well, they don't seem that strange to me. You've never owned a cat, have you? Ah, yeah, we can't get in there right now, so we've got access to most of the 2 ships, but not quite everything yet. Well, let's see what we got above deck here. How's it going? Oh, sure, why not? How hard could it possibly be? So basically, it's like Link's Awakening, where you got all these tiles that you gotta go around, but in this case, you're just cleaning the deck, I guess, or something. We can't clean up, like, right under the cannons there, so don't worry about that. But we do need to turn all these tiles dark for some reason. So, okay, whatever works for you guys. I don't think you have to do this in order to progress with the plot, but we do get a useful item out of it, so you should do that. I think it only matters, though, with tiles you can actually see, like those the lower tiles between the cannons down there. I don't think those actually matter for the deck brush. I could be wrong on that, but I just do that to satisfy my own OCD. So once you've cleaned the entire deck, boom, you get a deck brush. It's a key item that can be used for a couple things later on in the game, so definitely hold on to that for later. Can I clean that tile? No. Okay, so let's see. We did that, and let's see. Okay, yeah, let's get back to the Bloodhook then, now that we've taken care of our business here. See what we can do to help out our allies. How are we doing on HP and MP? Not so good. Okay, well, we'll do that eventually. Or we'll get rested up eventually. Oh, under this ship too? Huh. Oh. Yeah, I suppose. Why not? But alright. While the Gunboss is distracted collecting more herbs, we need to, well, go down below and see if we can find some ore, or metal, or something or other to make new weapons for us. Unfortunately, we don't have a spy who's, what is it? Or sabotaging our own efforts, like we do. Against them, that is. So let's see what we got in the quarry below the Bloodhook. Yeah, the guard there is gone. You know, let's talk to Bragg real quick. You know anything about the quarry down below? Well, maybe we should take a look around and find out. Well, no enemies in the immediate vicinity. Hey, how's it going? Ah. Yeah, I suppose these rocks wouldn't be that useful for us, but sure. So here we got a little thing where we need to move all these rocks into the upper room there so that they're out of the way, and they are being really picky about how we arrange the rocks on the upper wall there. But that's what we need to do in order to, well, move past here, and we get an item out of it. So now let's fast forward until I get all these rocks along the upper wall there, because, yeah, it takes a while to get the rocks all nice and neat lined up along the top there. But yeah, like I said, we do get a good item out of it. Not that I'm going to be using it right now, but, well, soon enough, viewers, soon enough. And the portable hook is just a key item for this part, but there's no other use for it. So, yeah, don't worry about potentially holding on to it for later. You can't. Okay, got them all nice, neat, and lined up there. Oh, well, we get a little money out of the deal. Oh, sorry, spoiled that there. And an NPC that I also want to hold on to for later. So, just like the other seeds, you get 1 to 4, depending on how lucky you are there. But yeah, that is one thing about this game, is that if there is a key item that you get to, like, solve a puzzle or give to someone, but it's not mandatory for advancing the plot, it's usually a good idea to hold on to it for later. Because you can... Oh, there's some crafting that we can do with various key items later on. Oh. Well, you guys have been holding up pretty well for 3 months without being able to make many more weapons, but alright. Now, in this part, you want to be at level 4, which I finished off just as I was leaving the kelp cave there. Because otherwise, the new enemy here will kill you. But hopefully I can make it to the first puzzle room without getting an encounter. Awesome. Oh. Alright. Well, let's see what we can do with that. Can I get over there? No. We gotta block the northwest part first. Then move that up so I can push that one around to the lower right. If you try opening the chest right now, yeah, they're locked until you get these rocks exactly where the game wants you to put them for some reason. But alright, we get a foundation seed there that will boost your guard stat by 1 to 4, and it would be a really good idea to do that before progressing onward. And also the flame pot, I also want to save that for later. So, okay, well, I can't... What is it? I can't warp out of here with the crystal. So what I'll do is I'll just walk out of here, save, use the foundation seed. So that'll boost my guard stat by 4, and then I'll just meet you right back here once I've taken care of that, because it's a bit of a ways before we get to a save point in this dungeon. This one's a bit bigger than the other ones we've been to so far, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Only got into 1 battle while I was backtracking, and we got 4 more guard from that foundation seed. So that'll really help us out a lot, because I'm a little under-leveled. You probably might want to be up to level 5 to have a really easy time with the new enemies. But I think level 4 is good enough. And this guy is back from the first game. But fortunately, there's no revival spell or anything like that. So even if he had allies, yeah, he wouldn't be able to hold on to them, even if I killed them. So, but alright, yeah, if you don't use that foundation seed, or you're below level 4, that guy will kill you. Yeah, he's really tough. But alright, let's see. Well, we got a little well water here, I guess, so sure, why not? But alright, yeah, so if you wanted to do some level grinding, this would be a pretty good place to do that with that free healing point. I think the area outside of the Kelp Cave would be a little better for a grinding point, because the enemies there are a lot easier, and they don't give that much less experience compared to the new enemies. But alright, we got an ice rock. Maybe you could use that against one of those undead guys. Well, technically they're called an undead toll, but you know what I mean. Alright, so now, with these enemies, I want to do something a little different. We got our guard command here, which you get at level 4, and the reason I want to use that is because the way it works is it boosts your guard stat by 30% until your next turn, and then on your next turn, you get a 30% boost to your power stat. It's not quite as good as it is in the first game, but it still can be useful at times. I don't use it a whole lot, but in this situation, I like to do that because with the skeletons that we got there, I might be able to one-shot them without guard, but it's like a 50-50 shot, really. They have 15 HP. So, yeah, I think it's better to just guard and then attack them, so that way I can guarantee that I'll be able to kill them in one shot, so that I don't leave myself open to attack all the time. Do I play it risky? Yeah, I'll play it risky. I think I can kill the guy. Good, good. Phew! Let's see, how are we doing on levels? I should be pretty close to getting another level. Yeah, probably 1 or 2 battles I'll be able to finish that off. But yeah, heal up here. Don't worry about your MP. Yeah, we got a save point coming up here. So yeah, you don't have to worry about that too much. Let's see, how are we looking here though on HP and MP? Well, first things first, let's save here. And yeah, let's just go there, that'll be fine. And now, once you have a save point in the dungeon, you can warp out of here, and then you can warp right back if you wanted to. So, that's pretty nice. Like, if you got a boss fight coming up or something, yeah, you could just warp right out of there. But the thing is, yeah, I'm not going to bother going upstairs. It's 10 gold. I'm not worried about the cost. But yeah, the thing is that you can warp into a dungeon to the save point. But once you go further into the dungeon, you won't be able to warp out. So you want to watch out for that. If only there were a way that I could warp out of dungeons to any save point that I want. But sadly, I don't have an item that can do that. There is no item that can do that. Okay, so now here we got these little sand waterfall, conveyor belts, whatever. Alright, so we got a well there, but don't drink the water there. It's not good, let's put it that way. It's not healing water. So, but here, we have to walk around the edge of the room to learn some new magic spells? No, that's another game, viewers. But I do want to do that so that we can get the items in here. The intelligence seed, along with the MP seeds, I want to hold on to for later. The torch and the other item that I got, I'm not extraordinarily concerned about that. Also, I gained a level up to level 5. We learned Cold Down, which is basically the same thing as the... I forget which one it is. The Ice Rock? I think that's the one that does the same thing. So that could be useful, but I'd rather just save my MP for healing and stuff. By the way, about the guard command, since it boosts your power and guard stats by 30% there, if you're, like, in a boss fight and you fully buffed your power and guard stats, in the maximum, you can buff up a stat with anything, is 100% or double whatever the base value is. So if you use the guard command to boost those stats, you won't get a benefit out of it because the cap is, well, 100% there. So you can't go beyond that. So just something to keep in mind. Well, what do we got down here? Looks like a sandworm! For boss time! This guy is not going to be particularly difficult. Let's see. We got that new flame pot, so let's put that to use. Let you guys hear some of the music, too. Alright, now with this guy, I could use the Ice Claw that I got against this guy, but he doesn't have that much HP, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm going to save the Ice Claw for later. Okay, now we actually need some healing. But yeah, this guy is actually one of the very few bosses in the game that doesn't have a whole lot of magic resistance. Most bosses have at least 50, sometimes 70 or 90% resistance to all elemental magic, so you want to watch out for that. Yeah, I love that part of the boss music. Probably my least favorite boss theme in the game. They got a whole bunch of them, but they're all really good. But alright, so you kill the sandworm. Doesn't stop all the sand from moving around, but we drop down here. And let's see where this takes us. What was he doing there anyway? Well, we can't get down there, so I wouldn't worry about that. Oh, what's this? Oh, wow. Hey, alright, we got the ore that we needed to make the new weapons. But where's the chef on the Bloodhook gone off to? Find out next time on Let's Play Mystic Ark. This is HG Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.